I'm a student, and as any student would know, we're constantly overwhelmed by assignment after assignment, stressed due to deadline after deadline, not even know what's happening when we get to the point of doing extracurricular after extracurricular. Come on, you all know it. You have all been students at least once in your life. If not, I can assure you that we have all gone through that constant feeling of dealing with too much information at a time. Let us take myself as an example, shall we? Last week, I was scrolling through the hundreds of notifications I received, not even responding to them, just scrolling and scrolling. Then, I started reviewing the dozens of emails I received about the event itself, how it was going to be organized, some final preparations, among others. So I sat there, in my chair, reviewing and responding to email after email. And then, thought it was a good idea to go on Instagram and watch some reels that taught me how to be more productive. Ironic? I don't think so, because everybody does it. From a personal note, my experience with rest has been ever-changing. Take last year, for example. I had what felt like a million things to do, that my to-do list was not just a list anymore. It became a novel. Deadlines stacked up on top of each other, emails flooded faster than I could respond, and every moment felt like a race against time. Sound familiar? To fully understand just how much information we're dealing with, I wanted to share this comparison. The average person processes the equivalent of 34 gigabytes of data daily. To understand this in an easier way, that is pretty much enough information to overload a laptop. I might reconsider our screen times now, don't you think? Instead, you will consider resting as an alternative. Instead of receiving that daily input after input, you will now consider taking a taking a moment to relax, to relax your mind, to relax your body. No, but really, what is rest? What does it actually mean? Let's check, shall we? According to the Cambridge Dictionary, rest is defined as the action to stop being active over a period of time in order to relax and gain back your strength. Okay, a pretty good definition that goes straight to the point. Succinct, short, I like it. Now, wait a second. Does it actually? Let's check, shall we? According to that definition, how many of us rest or have rested at least once? Okay, good. The vast majority of you. Now, I don't know. How many of you think about other things while trying to rest? For example, laying down in bed and thinking about what you're going to do tomorrow instead of actually sleeping. Or being on vacation and thinking about a project that you have to do instead of enjoying your vacation. Well, I, for one, am guilty of both of them, at least once. But by the looks of it, we surprisingly still had the same show of hands. Now, what if I told you that what you're doing right there, that is not resting? But why, you might ask? Doesn't it go in line with everything that has been said in the definition? Actually, yes, it does. But rest is not only about stop being active over a period of time. It's also about stopping everything that is going on inside your mind. How many of you do any sorts of sports or go to the gym? Impressive. And have you ever thought about, I don't know, assignments, projects that are due whilst you're being physically active? Did you ever start to worry because your extended essay was due yesterday during training? No. Or at least not at that specific moment. Because you were living in it, in that specific moment. Your body was fully concentrated in what you were doing, giving it your all, doing your best. Whilst your poor little 24/7 working mind was peacefully thinking about nothing. Or at least not having any preoccupations to deal with at all. We have come to the point where we are now in 2025, but still have not fully highlighted the importance of mental rest and reflection. Rest is not only about doing activities that make us relax and gain back our strength, at least not necessarily. It's also about learning to control information overload and even manage it to some extent. To fully understand this, it is crucial to have a balanced life. It is not humanly possible to deal with everything that is going on without getting overwhelmed. It's okay, we're all human. How can you do this, you might ask? Well, first it is essential to understand the difference between the 7 types of rest: physical, mental, emotional, sensory, social, creative, and spiritual. A long list, isn't it? But do we really know what each of these means? Do we do them daily? Let's talk about physical rest. How many of us rest our body? because that's what physical rest means, doesn't it? Most obvious example being sleeping. Let's say when it's 10 p.m., we drop everything that we're doing and head to bed for a solid 9 hours of sleep, right? Sounds like the norm, right? Okay, let's test that theory. How many of us actually sleep 9 hours a night? Ooh, not as many as I thought. 8 hours? Still not enough. Let's lower the bar. 7 hours. Okay, we're starting to get there. 6 hours or less. Yeah, sold to 6 hours or less. Impressive? Or maybe not. I can't even imagine how you all are getting through your day-to-day lifestyles. Is it coffee? Sheer willpower? Well, whatever it is, it's not sustainable. And your body's telling you that, whether you realize it or not. Rest is very important. For this, I want to share insights from a book that offers thought-provoking ideas and practical guidance. But first, we need to understand that rest is a resource that can help us thrive, whether it's in our relationships, careers, or personal goals. The Art of Rest by Claudia Hammond. It's all about teaching us that there is not one single way to rest. There are numerous. The fact that prioritizing rest is all about creating a space where your mind and body can recuperate, even if it's for a few minutes each day. Why? Because in this ever-changing world where we're constantly on topic, we all struggle to find genuine time for rest. With her book, Hammond clearly argues that rest is an overlooked skill that can profoundly impact our health and our happiness. So, how can you start resting more effectively? Great question. Let's break it down together. Here's one simple idea to kick things off. Think about your social interactions. Did you know that one of the easiest ways to receive social rest is by spending time with people who do not need nor want anything from you? These people are your vitamin people, the ones who naturally fill you up with positive energy and good vibes. And besides, that also ties to emotional rest, because being with people who naturally uplift you helps you recharge your mind and heart without you even realizing it. By now, we should have understood that rest is not only about sleeping more or doing less. It's much more. It's about recharging different parts of ourselves. Let me share 3 more ways to incorporate rest into your daily routines. Nature or sensory rest. Our senses are constantly overwhelmed by screens, noises, and bright lights. To counter this, try spending time in nature. I don't know, go hiking on the weekend, take a walk in between lessons, watch the sunset, or even watch the stargaze. Watch how it re-elevates you and leads you away from overstimulation, meditation, or mental rest. Our minds are constantly overwhelmed by endless thoughts and to-do lists. Meditation helps quiet the noise. Reflect on everything whilst focusing on nothing. I know, it sounds very odd and very hard to do, but once you start doing it, you're going to see how it re-elevates you. And lastly, worship or spiritual rest. Whether you follow a religion or not, take a moment to express your gratitude. Thank the ones you believe in. Thank the universe, and most importantly, thank yourself. Give yourself that pat in the back, well-deserved. Because in the end of the day, it will make you feel so much better. Now, if there is one thing that I want you to get away from this talk, is that rest is a so important skill that we have to learn and develop. We shouldn't be overloading ourselves with caffeine or jumping from task to task without even taking a pause. No, because it's not just what we do, but it's how we do it. And resting plays a crucial role in that. Remember, resting is an overlooked skill that if we don't learn to practice nor develop, it will unfortunately run out. Thank you.